Hey, welcome to this video on TypeScript basics. As we already know, TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript that adds features to help developers write more reliable and maintainable code. In this video, we're going to cover all the types available in TypeScript, with examples to help you understand each one. Let's first understand what is data types. Data types in TypeScript define the type of data that a variable or function can hold. The data type determines what operations can be performed on the data and how the data is stored in memory. TypeScript provides a number of built-in data types that you can use to define variables and functions in your code. Now let's understand why these data types are important. Data types are important because they help ensure that your code is reliable and maintainable. When you define the data type for a variable or function, you're telling TypeScript what type of data to expect. This allows TypeScript to catch errors before they happen, and it can also help improve the performance of your code. Data types also make your code more self-documenting, which can make it easier for other developers to understand and work with your code. Now let's understand different data types with example. The first type we'll cover is the Boolean type. The Boolean type represents a logical value that can be either true or false. Here's an example. In this example, we declare a variable called isComplete and initialize it to false. We use the Boolean type annotation to indicate that this variable should only ever hold a Boolean value. Number type. The number type represents a numeric value, which can be an integer, floating point, or decimal value. Here's an example. In this example, we declare a variable called count and initialize it to the integer value 42. We use the number type annotation to indicate that this variable should only ever hold a numeric value. String type. The string type represents a sequence of characters, such as a word or a sentence. Here's an example. In this example, we declare a variable called message and initialize it to the string value hello, world. We use the string type annotation to indicate that this variable should only ever hold a string value. Array type. The array type represents a collection of values of the same type. Here's an example. In this example, we declare a variable called numbers and initialize it to an array of numbers. We use the square bracket notation to indicate that this variable should only ever hold an array of number values. Tuple type. The tuple type represents an array with a fixed number of elements, where each element may have a different type. Here's an example. In this example, we declare a variable called person and initialize it to a tuple with two elements, a string representing the person's name, and a number representing their age. We use the square bracket notation with type annotations to indicate the types of each element. Enum type. The enum type represents a set of named values. Here's an example. In this example, we declare an enum called color with three named values, red, green, and blue. We then declare a variable called favorite color and initialize it to the blue value of the color enum. We use the enum type annotation to indicate that this variable should only ever hold a value from the color enum. Any type. The any type represents a value of any type. This type can be useful in situations where you don't know the type of a value ahead of time. Here's an example. In this example, we declare a variable called mystery value and initialize it to a string value. We use the any type annotation to indicate that this variable can hold a value of any type. There is many things still left to cover, which we will see in future video series. And that's it for TypeScript Basics, Understanding Types. We hope this video has helped you understand the different types available in TypeScript, and how to use them in your code. Remember, using types can help you write more reliable and maintainable code, so be sure to take advantage of them in your projects. Thanks for watching.